Oh shit, guys, there's a crab in Picross too. What the fuck? Alright, so I think it's almost ready. I haven't opened this game. Oh. Ugh. Wait, is it okay? I haven't opened this game since the last time I streamed it. So I don't really know what's going on. Is this what I think it is though? Wait. Wait. Okay. It's a lot of bands. Alright. Thanks. So proud of me. Alright, whatever. Alright, so what's going on then? I have one call time pack. That guy's kinda cute, I guess. Oh, this is neat. Halloween bundle. I don't really give a shit about pets. Yeah, okay, that is exactly what I thought it was. Wow. I don't know what to say about this. This is it's disturbing. That I might get. That might be what I say about forts in this stream. Wow. What do I get here? Okay. It's actually something I wanted. That's good. I'm gonna turn my fan. It's weird without something. Okay. Okay. What's this? Jump in. Two different half decks. Oh yeah, I know about these. You know, the deck. Okay. But I can get as a card. I need the big money. I need the risk taking. Unique Magic. Stark Brawl Showcase. Cosmetic items. Okay. So slightly better. This is what I'm looking for. Well, I do really want to play this set, so I guess this is what we're gonna do. Here we go. First draft in like, I don't know, 5 months. It's been a while. If we have a little something. What could I type in here? What's a thing we could watch in the corner here? Uh... I don't know. Duck fail comp? Oh. This is a real thing. Doesn't seem to be doing it. This music sucks. Duck fails. Let's go. Ridiculous videos with ducks. Aren't these truly outrageous? Truly, truly outrageous. Ember counters equals amount of spent. Okay. Yeah, I could do a fun burn deck. Oh, a zombie bear. Okay, that's awesome. I love it. That is me as an old grandpa. Holy shit. I love it. Yeah, alright, let's go for burn. Okay. I mean, I know classically in Innistrad, green-red is a good combo. Oh! But this, though. Okay. I guess we're going Izzet. Yeah, I can do that. Oh. But it's not too late to switch to black-green. No, I can't just let myself get tempted like that. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, let's go all in on the Izzet. Let's see if we can make it work. That's how you win drafts. You gotta have confidence from the beginning. Ooh. Yeah. We need to make sure we actually have the instance of sorceries to make this viable. See, this is why I love Innistrad. Look at this cool ass art. That is so neat. Well, attack video is a little bit big. One sec. Maybe a bottom corner would work better? Yeah, let's go with that. Vampires. Ooh, I'm liking all the horrors. Black werewolves. Yeah, I remember looking at that when I saw the spoilers. Let's go with that. Fight damage to a creature to its controller. If we would die, yeah, it's a classic kind of spell. Let's stock up on these guys. Keep seeing them. 3 damage to targets. Ah. Comes down. Day comes down. Comes down. He does 1 damage. Hmm. Having a lightning bolt seems more important right now. Let's go with that. 3+1, deterrent gets trample. It's pretty cool. Damage your creature and to its controller. Draw a card. Eh. Let's go with that one. Maybe I can do a vampire thing, I don't know. Not really committed to too much other than blue-red with spells. I already have one of those. Let's look for the beef. This is the kind of card that could win a draft. Like that guy. Nice. I'm getting good stuff back. Sweet. We could have a real deck on our hands, boys. Oh, I like that. Graveyard, excellent. That seems fine. Let's go with that though. Okay, I'm kind of getting into the music now. Don't know why. Oh, I like this. Rise of the Ants! Oh, I love it. I love it. Death Touch. Oh. You know what? No one's gonna take that. The book I could see getting taken. Target creature's owner puts on. Oh. That's kind of mean. The fuck is this? Stop. Please, stop. Fuck. Alright, alright. YouTube is going away for now. Let's focus on the draft. Okay, okay. Oh, I see. There's brought back Delver secrets. Oh, shit. Yeah, totally. Although, when it attacks, does all damage to target creature. If the zombie does 2 damage. Delver. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Jack-o'-lantern! Dude. That's fun, that's fun. Larder zombie. Oh, I see. So that's for that one ability. Disturb. It's a disturb creature. Fuck. Shit. All the cards are new to me because I've been gone. So I'm taking too long in this draft. Oh, that's cute, little frog. I eat my Wheaties. I'm sure you do. Yeah, I guess I missed like 2 whole sets. But whatever. We'll see if I keep this hobby up still, and I'll catch up eventually. I don't know. It's hard to say at this point. Well, yeah. Taking that guy. Enters, make a zombie. Yeah, it's a pretty cool creature. Sure. Whatever. Whatever. I do what I want. Okay, last pack. Hey, that's probably what I'm taking. Counter spell. Oh, that's good too. Yep. Spell wolf. Larder zombie. Ruffian. Not much. It's jumping out to me. Having a few of those would be good. Hey! Alright, so with last few packs, let's make sure we get spells that do damage, and then I feel pretty confident about this, actually. Maybe we can even go mono red. Oh shit. Oh, that's cool. I love that. Stuck between these two. Alright. Shit. I'm thinking about that many spells that do damage. I'm kind of worried. I feel like I have like 2. Damn. Well, this might be an issue. Alright, so if we... let's say we have just in red. Okay, so we easily have a deck with mono red, so maybe we should just do that. I mean, I gotta rep my boy at all times. What is my default right now? Oh yeah. Let's call it the return D. I think this is gonna be like a pretty okay deck. Copy, I choose the terms of copy. Yeah, I do kind of want to fit the blue in still. Let's see. So I want to put those 2 in. Put in Delver. Put in Startle. Pop in those 2 and throw in the Tome. Okay, so 14. That should be good. Yeah, give me the breakdown here. 6 instants, 2 sorceries, an artifact, 23 creatures. So we can't really cut any more instances or sorceries. We're already pretty low. Taps does one against your defending player. I like that, but yeah, those are stronger in this deck. Slink controls damage, transform. Nah, I should keep it. This is still a bear with upside, so you know. No reason to cut that, really. That could be a potential game ender, so I might keep that. The egg, of course. I could cut the tome, honestly. Cut one of those. I like that guy, but not really that important. Alright, I'm fine with that. Let's go. Let's look at funny fat man fails. Just cuz.
Pusher, there you go. Oh my god.
Fist of pressure. Well, that sucks.
Alright, let Nathan on. Nathan, try it out, buddy.
Let's do this guy.
Big fun team.
God, the audio in this video is awful. Jesus. Just you wait until I see instants or sorceries. You'll be so fucked. Bye, here we go.
Go on, Anne, you gonna follow her? Oh, there she goes.
Why am I watching this? What's wrong with me?
Go, Jalissa.
Okay.
Uh-oh, you okay?
One, two, three.
First bought it. I'll show you the receipts. Don't call it hot demand.
Yeah. That was a pretty good turn. Hey, annoying, how's it going? I was wondering if I was gonna see anyone today. It is my day after birth. Well, happy belated birthday. I'm glad you're enjoying Fat and Stupid Fail Compilation Burger Monkey Covering Eyes emoji. It's comedy gold, I know.
Dude, if you put a snowboard on, that's sick. Side of the bar.
Attack.
Chama.
Stupid at that. Hope I draw into another instance. So how's it going, annoying? You having a good day? What's going on? Talk to me, friend. I'm just vibing over here. I'm just having a nice little stream before bed. Played a game of chess versus your niece. Did you win? Oh shit. Phoenix in his hand. Ah, fuck. Yeah, this guy has better instants than I do. She's 2 or 3, so you won. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. She didn't knock over the board for a solid 5 minutes. Let's Tap these fuckers down. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Well, I don't actually know if fast kids mature. I don't know if it's impressive that a 2 or 3-year-old didn't knock over the chessboard. I figure it is, though. Children be pretty goofy at that age. Try to be more social, you couldn't see someone fail harder. Well, it's hard to be social nowadays, you know? It sucks that we're still in the middle of this shit. Honestly. Oh, what the fuck do I do? This is my first time playing Magic in like months, and I can still feel the rust in my joints. I'm not doing so hot. GG. G fucking G. Oh, that guy took a tumble. Oh jeez. Oh, these are best 2 to 3 games. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, that changes my outlook a bit. All right. Let's take out those guys. Let's get some flying in there. He doesn't seem to have much for flying. And then let's get some straight up beef in there. Yeah, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling this. There's something I can swap for the tome though? I want the book. I want the book knowledge.
Anthony, give me a boy's name that starts with the letter H. Jose.
Why is this in Fat Man Fail Comp? The fuck? Oh, this is a new one. Alright. Alright, fine, we'll go with this. We'll go with this. I guess now we're watching Steve Harvey's speechless moments. Jose. Let's play first. Sure. What you gonna do? Yeah, that's right. Take it like a man. Love when they all hype the person up. Yeah.
You the only person that said cupine.
Enter.
Cupine.
Is this Yu-Gi-Oh?
Name a country. A man with
Dude.
a mustache.
I'm about to cast fucking Pot of Greed on this fool. Send him to the Shadow Realm.
France.
You don't even know.
Paris. You my man, Gerald. Don't even worry about this. You know good to hear well that ain't. All right, cool, okay. I appreciate you though, man. Let's go on back to the spot. Yes.
Sorry if I seem like out of it today. I'm just like really tired and low energy recently.
Rail, name something that's hard to do with your eyes open.
No attacks. No attacks. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. The fuck is this? That's a beast?
Name something that's hard to do
Alright.
with your eyes open.
That's new.
This boy in college.
Oh, I see. It's like Bigfoot.
He leaned into the mic and said,
Interesting.
"Read, Steve." Okay. I sure want to see you shut your eyes and do it.
Nothing.
Read.
Same.
Let me tell you something. When this ad, they see this at your school, it's gonna be a rough life for you after that. One answer left.
Ah.
Board, Q. Some politicians belong in the White House.
What's this?
Well, Steve, if they're good, they belong in the White House.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Keep it right there.
You gotta do it. Okay, that's fine. Peace out for now. I'll just be chilling. Hopefully tomorrow I have energy.
Hey, Jamie, what's up? I might not get you, but I bet this ain't up there. Some politicians belong in the White House, others belong in the White House. Oh, that's clever right there. Oh, they trying to trick me. Listen to me. Some politicians belong in the White House, others belong
Oh, Steve Harvey. You wacky, wacky fellow. Hey, it's a good answer. Oh, yeah, it is.
I'm gonna answer the question with the question. I'm gonna tell you the same thing you asked me. White, yeah. Oh, that's a good answer right there. Here we go. I'm finna point. Ready? Hold your breath. Some politicians belong in the White House. Others belong in the White House. In the White House. I was dragging them. Having a rough day. To lift me
What
up.
the fuck?
He said, what? You need an ounce. That ain't really an ounce. You need an ounce. That's really a question. I'm gonna answer the question with a question. Some politicians belong in the White House. Others belong in the White House. Can I tell you something else? You can tell me something else. Is this your brother-in-law? That's my brother-in-law. Your
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win
Name
this thing.
someone a man might not want to know.
I would say the President of the United States. Alright, guys.
Yep.
Dirk is looking for
Fuck.
the President of the United States.
I may just have to play a bit off stream.
By far the suckiest answer since I've been the host. Who the hell do you know even knows the president?
I was saving the answers for my
He got
team.
2 wars, a bad economy, a oil spill. He ain't worrying about you using no Viagra. Yeah, you know, in here in the Oval Office today, got so many decisions today. Oh my God, is Dirk on Viagra? Gotta sign that into law. Okay, Dirk, you got me on that. I'm sorry. Toya, 100 men. Tell me a traffic sign that best describes your love life.
Do not pass go.
It's up there, Steve! It's up there!
Ooh, no it ain't. Do not pass go.
It's up there!
Hey, unless you're driving that little car on the Monopoly board. That ain't no damn traffic sign. Them is instructions. Do not pass go. Name something that a person with long legs might not be able to fit into.
I'm going to go with long pants.
Good answer, good answer. Oh my God.
Name something that a person with long legs might not be able to fit into. And then you said long pants. No, it's okay. I don't want you to say I'm sorry. You know, I want you to, you want to take that back, don't you? Yes, I do. I know, but we got to check and see if it's up there now. We're looking for them long pants.
I've had enough Steve Harvey for one day. Okay, this could be interesting.
I would just eat until I'm dead, probably. A normal day for me is wake up around 12, figure out something I'm going to eat immediately. TV, video games, bed. It's not a lot of activity. It's hot. It's hot in Georgia. And all my clothing is restricting and tight. So I just sit in there naked, free as can be, and no one bothers me, door shut, we're good. I'm just safe. And video games are where I escape. Oh no, he's got it. Oh God, he's got that one guy that's gonna kill me. Oh no, he's weak. But I'm weak. I'm weak. Ah! I'm gonna die. He's down. Alright, I gotta go in the kitchen and get stuff. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm accepted in all those virtual reality worlds and the gaming world I'm in. No one sees me. No one sees me. That is my outside. That is my world that I can be the Casey I want to be.
Wow, poor guy.
And not be judged on my weight. I never would have thought at 34 I'd be living with my father and I'd be having a job, having no real money, and just be playing video games all day and eating. I've always been a big kid. Out of high school, I was probably 300 something pounds. But then I got out of school, got a couple of jobs at a couple of restaurants. I ate at them. I was probably around 500 pounds then, and it was just getting too difficult to work. So
Well,
I
that's
quit my
pretty
job.
cool. I like that.
My mom said, to live in this house, you have to have a job. So she kicked me out, and the only place I had left to go was my father's. So I went there. Basically, his one thing that made me happy was food. So we just ate like kings, but like in the worst way. Pizzas, chicken, Japanese food takeout. I mean, me and my dad would get hibachi delivered, sushi by the barrel. I mean, just anything.
By the barrel? Oh my god.
Where are you?
What the fuck?
Okay.
All right. They got the drinks. I don't know which one's tea, which one's Dr. Pepper. You have to look in and see. He'll tell me what to get him, and I'll come right back a lot of times in case that's too much food. But I'll get it for him and bring it to the house and put it right in front of him. He's my son. I love him. I love to make him happy. You know, and food's got a lot to do with his happiness, but I'm like an addict about food.
Well, I have bad news. You did not get your right order.
Are you kidding me?
No, you didn't. Because if you ordered yourself a meal, it's not in here.
Well, whatever.
Here you go. There's your lunch.
He doesn't have to eat it like
Call me an
that.
enabler, but I mean, sometimes that's really the way it seems and it is. I'm not buying the groceries. I'm not buying the frozen pizzas. I'm not buying the chicken wings. There's someone
Do you just
facilitating
pour-
the food coming in. And
He
it's
just
not me.
poured salt onto
Someone
his
else.
McDonald's
I'll
burger.
let you know what we're gonna do.
What in the fuck?
You know, he's 34 years old.
It's absurd.
And, you know, he ought to be taking responsibility more than what he's doing.
Hey, will you come get this out of here? This is not the other way.
All right. You threw
That
everything?
is vile.
That's good. Food
You can
is
excuse some of that stuff, but that
so
is
much
just.
more part of me than I want it to be.
Ugh.
I mean, it's killing me, but like it's like a drug. You don't even notice it. Now there are moments afterwards where like I've ate so much where I feel sick. Okay. But I don't
I
mind
bet.
eating and just going and throwing up in the bathroom. No big deal. It's all coming back out. It didn't affect me. If I could just eat, not gain weight, would be fantastic. But do I want to be fat forever? No. I wish I wasn't in the situation that I'm in. So I bathe outside this trough currently because I cannot.
Let's do
physically
something
bathe
devious.
In a sit-down bathtub or stand-up shower area. Oh, this is slippery. Because I'm a bigger guy with like folds and flaps, and I have to move around like almost like a pig in a way, and wallow and roll over and get like back of my leg. I have to lift up literal.
That feels
like,
good.
pieces of skin.
Feels
It's a
real
super
good.
Difficult process. There's
Fuck
2 times where I've been
you.
kind of stuck in the shower, and I couldn't get up. I sat in there for like 9 hours, just couldn't get up, and I can't ask my dad to get me up. And we were like, I was like, Dad, I'm afraid to get back in there again. He's like, well, I got this thing I can buy.
Wow.
It gets old. It gets old, and I get tired of it. And he should be more active, but he's not. He's not. He's just there. He's just there, and I wait on him hand and foot, and
I feel
I shouldn't do it.
really bad
but
for
I
that
do.
guy.
I love him to death.
I don't know which one of them I feel worse for. The
The
guy in that situation, the guy who has to take care of that person because of the situation.
I shouldn't, but I do.
God.
Me and my dad's relationship is it's kind of touch and go. Like sometimes we'll have great moments together, and then recently in these past like years, there's a lot of like negativity and anger and frustration. But now I'm at a size to where I need him to help me do things that just no parent wants to be doing when you're in your 30s or whatever.
Just pour it on my head. On your head?
Yeah.
All right. Check it out. Make sure.
Yeah, just pour it on my head. Slowly. On back. Yeah.
Let's see what he
Help a little bit to
does,
clean
because this is
myself.
instant death.
Wiping. Just
How does he have so many
my
cards?
ass. Because, I mean, I can't reach everything on my back, and I can't reach everything below me, so, it's whatever.
Ah, because of that.
I'm all for Amanda having surgery, and I know she needs it to save her life. But it's
Really
just
gotta deal
a
with
scary
him.
thing to think of. All right. I've never had surgery, never been. Anesthesia is something I've never even thought about. All those things are foreign to me. And scary.
Yay!
Okay. Right. Be careful on that hardwood floor when you go in there, because you might slip. You hear me? Be careful, son. All right? I want him to have a normal life, and that's not normal. No, things can't go on the way they're going right now. I mean, we've got to make some drastic changes.
Addicted to cheeseburgers.
Victor lives on cheeseburgers and cheeseburgers alone.
Cheeseburger.
He
I
eats
can't do
4
that
burgers
voice
a day, 28 each
that
week,
Vinny
which
does.
is nearly 1,500 burgers
I
every
love
single
it.
year.
I don't eat salad. I don't eat steak. I
Fuck.
stay away from chicken. I don't eat any vegetables or fruit.
Now I
love
really
fishing,
want
but
burgers.
there's
What the
no
fuck?
way in hell.
Burgers are so good.
Damn it.
From his burgers, Victor consumes over 88 pounds of
I hope I
fat
get paid soon.
and approximately 1.3
Really do.
milligrams of sodium.
The reason why I enjoy cheeseburgers so much is because I know exactly what's going on inside there. It's simple.
I like it a lot.
But Victor keeps the extent of his burger obsession hidden from his wife of 11 years.
Adriana thinks maybe I'll have 3 burgers a week. I'm really having over 20.
Oh my god.
Contrast to her husband,
He's having 17 more burgers a week than he tells you.
foods.
I'm going to culinary school. I love all food.
I don't eat anything she makes. 9 to 10 times I'll stop on the way home.
Let me get a cheeseburger plain.
Oh my
and
god,
get rid of the evidence and come in the
cheeseburger.
house and then just kind of pick at
I love
what
saying
she
that.
made.
Every time Victor doesn't eat something that I make, I take it very personal.
I know it breaks her heart, you know, but it breaks my heart even more because you should see the spreads that she makes, and I just don't touch it.
All done.
Victor's aversion to his wife's healthy dinners also makes an impression on the
Goodbye.
couple's 2 children.
It's difficult for me to push healthy eating habits on my children.
He doesn't have a counter, does he?
Victor
Okay,
is sitting
good.
there with a hamburger.
Good.
It's important for Victor to actually see how many burgers he is eating in a year.
Hi there, I'm JJ. I'm a nutrition expert.
Nice to meet you.
By seeing
What the
it,
fuck?
you can really come to terms with it.
Got some
Lame.
Me?
I figured it wasn't going to be good.
That's lame.
I assumed she was going to show me or tell me something bad.
Oh, there's real burgers in there.
When the burgers fell out of the truck, first thing I did was look over at Adriana.
So, Victor, what do you think all of this represents?
I'm assuming it represents the amount of burgers I eat in a 5-year span.
Try a 1-year span.
Wow.
1,460 burger boxes right here.
What's it like to see them all here?
Makes me hungry.
It was very
Makes me want the
shocking
burgers.
and a little sickening, really.
Indeed.
Victor, is it any big shock that you've got diabetes?
Apparently not.
The question is really, when's the blindness going to set in? When are you going to have something amputated? When's the stroke happening or the heart attack? Victor is in the midst of a major health crisis. What's it going to take?
It's definitely gonna take a change.
I would like for you to order a burger with lettuce.
Just straight lettuce?
Just straight lettuce, burger with lettuce.
Let me have a cheeseburger with just lettuce. I have never ordered a burger with lettuce, ever. It made me extremely nervous.
So, how you feeling right now about it?
I'm so nervous. What if there's lettuce in my lettuce burger? Oh no.
All I want from you, Victor, is one bite.
I'm used to picking off 1 or 2
I feel kind of bad making fun of these people, but at the same time, come
I
on,
didn't know if I was gonna
dude.
be able to eat it or not.
Eat a lettuce.
Damn. Alright.
Eat one lettuce.
You have to understand that I'm asking him to do something that he has not done for over 25 years.
Oh my god.
I realize that I have to do this. And if I want to get better, then I have to take the first step.
Oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
After I started shooting for a while and swallowed it, I realized, you know, it wasn't the end of the world. The sky didn't fall.
You don't say.
So what did you just learn?
That I can do this? Okay.
JJ has Victor try a bite of each of the new burgers. Chicken,
Well, that just didn't taste right.
veggie, and spinach. Until he finds one that he can stomach. Turkey.
It's not bad.
So you could do that one.
It's got a lot of flavor in it.
Burgers were the big unknown, but they were still familiar. When I moved into the condiments, I mean, here are vegetables.
Shit,
Man who
seriously?
runs from vegetables.
There's just so much going on. I just don't know.
Unfortunately, that
I
caused
really thought I was gonna
a
draw
lot of
lands.
anxiety.
I just can't see myself doing it.
There was too many flavors I couldn't wrap my head around. You know, I'm not used to all of that.
This week, this is going to be your dinner each night. Now, see, I'm playing ball with you because I'm giving you burgers.
Right.
But it's going to be a healthier choice burger.
Right.
And you're not going to overthink it.
I mean, if I could stop overthinking, then yeah, that would be awesome.
Is this a deal?
So yeah, it's a deal.
I'm scared that I might go back.
By the third day, Victor is struggling with healthy burger options.
The menu that Gigi wrote up started to remind me of burgers too much. I wanted a real burger. You know, I felt myself going through withdrawals, but I haven't cheated on this at all so far. As long as I can keep the cravings down, then, you know, I don't have to like food to eat it.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, that's so
Thinking about eating fish
sad.
is making me really nervous.
I would have to like food to eat it.
Okay.
It's really going through my head like crazy right now.
It's depressing.
I don't know if I'm ready.
There it is.
There it is.
There's a lot of things going through my mind, like, why? Do I really want to do this?
Breaks apart real easy, huh?
I'm really trying hard to keep my mind off of fish.
Chill out, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god.
That's good.
All right. Success.
Victor has made those first steps, which are always the hardest. He is now going to have the self-confidence that he needs to continue to make progress and change.
You ever think you were going to be here?
Nah. Before starting this, I came to the realization that I was going to die young.
Alright,
but now
fine.
I feel like I can do it.
Hey, Joanna, how you feeling over there?
I can't believe it. I never thought that this would happen. Dr. Dow and JJ gave me my husband back, and I owe it to them.
This one's a classic. We got this is a whole episode? What is this?
A freaky eater is someone who takes an eating habit.
Oh my god, wait. That cheese clip? Wait. Mmm.
Eater is
Yummy.
take eating habit to an extreme.
Eric has been living on French fries for most of his life.
Most of his life.
See why should eat something else.
Bam.
Here he eats over 1,000 orders of fries, 20 times more than the average American.
and consumes 6 gallons of grease.
No one else eats more fries than me. I'm the fry guy.
And he has no desire to change.
Fries don't affect me. I'm fine.
But his mother disagrees.
His life is on the line.
Can experts Dr.
I don't know,
Mike
he
Dow,
looks
JJ Virgin,
healthy.
convince Eric to change his ways
What does it feel like to you?
Lunch.
before he destroys his health for good.
You already have heart disease going on.
I don't want my son to die.
He is killing himself with every bite of French fries.
He kind of eats the fries in a weird way too. Shoves them in the side and
My son Eric is a freaky eater.
It's kind of strange.
29-year-old Eric of Cincinnati, Ohio, is addicted to French fries.
I eat basically just French fries. No one else eats more fries than me. I am the fry connoisseur.
Eric devours 1.5 pounds of French fries each and every day, the equivalent of a staggering 1,600 potatoes a year. That's 20 times more than what the average American consumes.
The perfect fries, basically crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. My mouth waters when I see my fries.
Ever since Eric was a baby, we have always struggled with getting him to eat. We would bribe him to eat. It never worked. But we did find that he would eat French fries. We took Eric to doctors and psychologists. They would say he'll grow out of it, but he never did.
Eric's fear of food took over his childhood.
When there was pizza parties when I was a kid, I was never really invited because I didn't eat pizza. I do wish I could eat pizza because then I could be a little more normal.
Eric lives with his fiancée, Anne, their son Maximus, and Anne's children, Miles and Sophia.
I have tried to get Eric to eat other things, like cheese, to actually take the smallest bite. But Eric has like a panic attack when he's trying to eat other foods. He has to flush it down as fast as possible. He can't even touch or smell other foods. Even having to feed the baby is hard for him.
And
are you gonna be able to feed it to him?
No.
Eric has never one time sat down and fed Maximus a jar of food.
Mealtime usually consists of Anne making the kids very good healthy food.
Do you want steak fries? Golden fries?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just eat French fries.
Eric's diet scares me. It does put a lot of pressure on our relationship. I want him to be around to raise our kids. I'm afraid that he won't be.
I'm very active. I skateboard once a week, if not twice.
Because of his athletic lifestyle, Eric hasn't become overweight and doesn't think French fries are damaging his health.
Fries don't affect me. I don't feel bad. I feel great. Look at me. I'm fine.
I don't feel bad. I feel great.
Even though Eric looks healthy
What
on
a
the
guy.
outside, things could be going very wrong on the inside. He could die. His life is on the line.
Desperate for help, Eric's mom Edna has called in freaky eater specialists JJ Virgin and Dr. Mike Dow to give Eric 1 week of intense therapy.
JJ and I decided to find Eric at one of his favorite restaurants. Hi there, Eric, Dr. Mike Dow. I'm a psychotherapist specializing in disordered eating and addictive behaviors.
Hey there. I'm JJ Virgin, Certified Nutrition Specialist and Certified Health and Fitness Specialist.
Mom Edna asked us to come.
Really?
Yes, she did.
Concerned about your eating habits.
Just a plate of French fries, that's it.
Yes, that's all I eat.
Eric's entire diet is salt, starch, and damaged fats. He is killing himself with every bite of French fries. I see you have a laptop and a camera. What are you doing with this whole stuff?
What I do is I usually come in, I get an order of fries, take a picture of it, upload it to my blog, and I blog about all my fries I eat. I'm the fry guy.
You have a whole blog devoted to French fries.
Just to French fries.
Wow. so you actually created a whole identity.
I want to hear her laugh again.
Yes.
It's gonna be a little difficult.
I'm the fry guy.
You have a whole blog devoted to French fries.
Just to French fries.
Wow. so you actually created a whole
Shut up about the French fries. Okay, we're trying to save this man's life.
Something away from him, which he's built a whole website around. Let's
hear about your family life. They do French fries too?
No, they're all very healthy eaters.
So what do they think about Dad? You just tell them that you just love French fries?
Actually, we kind of like them and tell them I'm allergic to foods. So.
When you lie about something, that is one of the symptoms in the way we diagnose somebody as an addict.
I don't feel like I'm an addict at all. The reason why I don't eat food is I'm scared of it.
If someone said to you right now, Eric, your son, your fiance, and you will all die if you don't stop eating French fries, would you stop?
That's a loaded question. The fuck?
We know we can help you change if you are 100% on board.
There's a few things that JJ and I would like to show you.
Okay. I feel like I cannot change.
Eric eats virtually nothing but French fries.
I'm the fry guy.
And is fearful of other foods. He can't even feed his infant son. And his fiance is at her wit's end.
Eric's diet does put a lot of pressure on our relationship.
Dr. Dow and I wanted to show Eric
I'll
the
take it.
enormity of his French fry habit, so we took him to a warehouse.
Hey there, we had to bring you to a warehouse because we needed that much space to show you the extent of your French fry habit.
Eric needs a dose of shock therapy to really come to terms with just how bad it's really gotten.
You're young and active, so it seems like you're healthy, right?
Yes.
Of course I said seems. French fries, starch,
Flip 'em.
salt, fat. This is the worst type of fat that you can possibly eat. It's trans fat. It's fully loaded, as we would call
Really?
it.
We showed him 6 months worth of grease.
3 gallons.
That he's consuming.
Oh, there we go.
It looks like it should be in the dump, man.
That's right. That's what's really going in your veins.
I want you to put your hand in that.
There we go.
Put a hand in there?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Ew, what
you
the
put your
fuck?
hand in there, you're eating it.
Ew.
It's disgusting.
So what's that like knowing that that is in your body?
Not good.
Is this changing your cravings?
Not really, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, we have some more to show you.
We wanted to show him.
We have such sights to show you.
That's 1,092 orders. of
Well, I kind of
French fries.
fucked up here, but
20
let's see if I
times
can
the
save
average
it.
American eats.
The experts have brought out 540 pounds of French fries. Once deep fried, they contain around 40,000 grams of fat.
What does it feel like to you?
Let's toss him there. Whatever.
I was kind of getting hungry.
I look at this big box.
Put him
as just
there.
one big box
Put him
of
there.
death. You're looking at
Take 5?
disease,
Yeah.
diabetes.
Let's do that.
Eric didn't really look all that shocked. So we called in 2 years worth of fries. And then 3 years worth of fries.
Every time we bring another one of these up, it's like we're just stacking the odds up against your health.
It's a lot. Who eats this many fries?
You do?
Do you know now that you have a problem?
I know I have a problem.
Do you know you're a French fry addict?
And if you had clear-cut evidence that these French fries were damaging your health, you would see what you need to do to change.
Of course.
I'm going to send you to get some blood tests.
Okay.
Eric needs concrete evidence that he is damaging his health with his French fry habit in order to really make that commitment to change.
Later that afternoon, the results from Eric's blood test are back. The experts take Eric to his mother's home to go over.
I've been praying my whole life for help for Eric, and this might be what is needed.
Homocysteine is an amino acid that causes damage to the arterial lining. If it's high, that can cause a stroke or heart disease. We like to see a homocysteine of, say, 7 or below. Yours is 56. That's a crazy high number. The doctor who reviewed the labs had never seen a number that high. Now, a couple other things that you have going on. You've got an elevated LP-PLA2. LP-PLA2 is an inflammatory enzyme that increases your risk for heart disease. This is an interesting one. This is LDL cholesterol. It's the worst kind. And that's what this elevated number is right now. When you put together this combination of factors, you basically have
GG.
heart disease going on.
Oh, dude, I pulled that out of my ass. Oh my god.
It was not fun to hear that. I'm not as healthy as I think.
That was close.
How are you feeling, Mom?
I don't want my son to die.
Sweet.
It's hard to hear that someone you love may already be at very high risk for a heart attack. But it's not too late. So what is happening to your motivation now?
It's gonna push me to change.
Why?
You see my mom sitting here? Hurt me. I mean, I can change. I want to be able to eat other things that I don't eat.
Eric has the motivation to change, but he lacks faith in his ability to actually do this. We wanted to give you one more test. Food psychologists have been studying why people are picky eaters. They've discovered that there's a subset of the population, and they are what we call super tasters. A super taster is somebody who has more taste buds and who is more sensitive to foods. They will therefore avoid new tastes and new foods.
Let me give you one of these super taster strips.
The super taster test has a chemical that only super tasters can taste.
I must have been to get. Oh yeah, that was not good.
What do you taste in the back of your throat?
Oh, it's like cough syrup or something down there. It's bad in the back.
When I do this test on myself, I literally taste nothing besides paper.
Eric is indeed a super taster. It would explain why he never progressed out of just eating French fries. It's harder for him than the average person to try new foods, but not impossible.
This doesn't have to be your destiny. You can find things that you like.
Are you ready to do whatever it takes?
Yeah, I mean, I have to.
If you're gonna do this, we're gonna show you the way.
Yes.
I'm gonna try very hard to do what JJ and Dr. Dow say, but I don't know if I can.
Eric has learned that he is indeed a super taster.
Super
Sensitive
taster.
to many tastes and slower to adapt to new foods. His dependence on French fries is now threatening his life.
You already have heart disease at 29.
By the second day, Dr. Dow and JJ want to treat Eric's psychological fear of new foods.
When I saw what was on the table, I was nervous. The cheese on there scared me the most, actually.
What we want to do is to use a concept called lateral shifts. A lateral shift is when you make a change from a less healthy food to a similar one, but healthier. Your job is to taste and get it down.
Okay.
So if you have to use some water to swallow it, you can. The pretzel was the easiest lateral shift to me. It almost looks like a French fry. It's salted. So there's a win. There's an easy win.
Let's see, that one looked easier.
That was easy.
Okay.
Eric doesn't get any protein in his diet. So JJ and I had Eric taste almond butter.
Let's go ahead and swirl the pretzel into the almond butter.
Yeah, I can eat that.
All right. You
That's
could
right.
learn to like it, is what I'm hearing here.
That's not bad at all.
I wanted to push him a little bit harder. Eric likes crunch, so I decided to add a little bit of cheese to a pita chip. I thought if I gave him enough crunch with the chip, he'd be able to handle the texture of the cheese.
I gagged. Couldn't handle it.
You got it down.
Even though he gagged, I think this really told Eric that yes, I can do this even if it's not pleasant.
This is the big challenge. I saved the red pepper for last.
What scares me about it is the texture. It's soft looking. You know,
Let's feel it. Some parts of it are a little squishy, but some
Right.
parts of it, you can hear it.
Right,
Okay,
exactly.
it had to be crunchy to snap.
Right. The flavor that was there. It was not good. It would be like any other person eating a cockroach. The texture really didn't bother me as much as the flavor.
So now we know that crunchier texture works. Now how do we take that and find some taste within that you like? We know the end goal.
Right.
We will get there if you can be open. You can understand that the worst thing that happens is you don't like it.
Right.
Not a big deal. The main message we wanted to get through to Eric is that he's got to try a lot of foods.
Yesterday, I ate only French fries. Today, I eat French fries and almond butter. It's a step in the right direction.
After 2 days, the experts are leaving Eric to continue moving forward alone.
So it's time for us to leave you for a couple of days, but we have homework. You're going to
If he were to sit down and feed Maximus a jar of food, he would get grossed out. His mind won't allow him to do it.
Now, I also want you trying 5 new foods a day.
Okay. The hardest thing for me to keep up with is going to be trying 5 new foods.
And finally, you're a blogger.
Right.
We actually want to use that and blog about this, creating this new identity for yourself online.
We're going to strike a deal with you.
All right.
We gave Eric a lot of homework. He's willing to break out of his comfort zone. So are we. You experience new things this week, and when we come back, we'll try skateboarding.
Deal?
Okay. Deal.
That's a deal.
Deal.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Eric has to take this seriously. His life is on the line. Go ahead and swirl the pretzel.
JJ and Dr. Dow have provided Eric with the tools to overcome his French fry addiction. They've left him for the next 4 days so he can continue progressing on his own.
I knew it was going to be hard without JJ and Dr. Dow here, and once they left, reality hit.
I think
On his first day alone, Eric tried some new foods.
I don't know what to do.
That's not bad.
Good. It is really nice to see Eric enjoy some of the foods that are healthy for him. Do you want to try maybe some of the cheese?
Despite having gagged on cheese with Dr. Dow and JJ, Eric decides to try it again.
The cheese didn't feel right to me, so I had to gag.
What was that like? Was that really bad?
Once got to the back of my throat, yes.
I am so proud of Eric trying the new foods. He's doing better than I thought he would.
Anne is also impressed by what Eric is not doing.
I haven't made him any French fries. I haven't seen him eat French fries at home.
On his second day, Eric begins to blog about his journey to healthier eating.
I do realize why Dr. Dow told me to put stuff on my blog about my new foods, just to let everybody know, hey, he doesn't only eat French fries. You're gonna eat a carrot with me.
By the 4th day, Eric tries another new food, but this time in front of his children. And with another big step forward,
Say bite, please.
Bite?
he feeds his son.
I was very proud of Eric that he was able to pick up the spoon and feed Maximus.
Oh.
It's been tough being Maximus, but it is important, so I gotta do it.
7 days after Eric first started therapy, JJ and Dr. Dow have returned. They take Eric to an indoor skate park for one final surprise challenge.
We got the whole family here. We were so pleased with Eric that we wanted to give him a pizza party with his family. Eric has never before.
I was kinda anxious and a little worried I wouldn't be able to eat any of it.
We've got thin crust, very crunchy pizza, so it's almost like having a cracker pizza. If Eric can just take a bite of this pizza, it's gonna open up a whole new world for him. We're gonna start out with just totally plain. This doesn't even have sauce. It's just cheese and crust.
Okay. I don't like touching pizza. It's gross, messy, and just slimy to me. I did not want to take a bite of it.
All right, first bite of pizza.
Awesome.
bite of pizza was like my dreams come true. Something I thought I'd never see.
Having my family there was very important to me. Pizza was a big hurdle, but it's probably something I will tackle again in the future. All right, guys, time to go skate.
You did all the things we asked. I guess we could do the same for you.
All right,
Okay.
sounds good.
After all we put Eric through, it was fun letting him turn the tables on us.
Step straight up and put that back foot on.
It'll continue to be a difficult road for Eric. But I also know that JJ and I have given Eric the tools to overcome this French fry addiction.
Oh, what the fuck? That's not Gucci.
My goal is gonna be eating one new food a day.
That is
I know it's gonna be hard, but I just gotta
anti-Gucci.
keep going forward. Bend those knees. Bend those knees some more.
Eric's been eating almost nothing but French fries since he was 2 years old. He's made great strides with trying new foods.
Pizza time.
A freaky eater is someone who takes an eating habit to the extreme.
22-year-old Josh has an obsession with pizza. Pizza for breakfast, pizza for lunch, pizza for dinner.
Pizza for lunch.
And it's taking a serious toll on his health.
Pizza for
Josh's
lunch.
David is desperate for someone to help.
If it's left unchecked, he's going
Pizza
to...
for lunch.
Can specialists Mike Dow and JJ Virgin break this dangerous addiction?
This
Dangerous
becomes a pizza you
addiction.
eat in a year.
Damn.
In order to save his stomach
This is poisonous to your body.
and his life.
This is incredibly dangerous to your health.
If we do not help him, Josh will
Pizza
die.
for lunch. Pizza for lunch. Hey everybody. Pizza for lunch. Pizza for lunch. Pizza for
My name is David,
lunch.
and Josh, my nephew, is a freaky eater.
22-year-old Josh eats pizza 3 meals a day.
He eats pizza for
A total of
lunch.
100 pounds every single year. 80 times more than the
I've
average
heard.
person.
Josh's pizza consumption
He
is
eats
to excess.
pizza for
It's
lunch.
gotten to the point where it's a compulsion.
Wow.
I crave pizza every time I want a meal. Right now I want pizza. I don't know what made me want it. I just want it.
He'll eat it hot, cold, 1 day old, frozen, microwaved.
Josh's
I get it,
daily
man.
nutrition
I
comes
get
from
it.
2,000 cups of white
I've
flour,
had pizza for lunch.
250 cups of
You
tomato
know?
sauce, and 230 pounds
What you
of
gonna
cheese
do?
that he eats every year.
You eat one pizza, you want two.
Josh's diet concerns me, scares me really, because I feel like if it's left unchecked, that he's going to kill himself.
When Josh was a child, he ate a variety of foods.
Pizza for lunch, pizza for lunch.
Joshua was not a picky eater when he was younger. The picky eating didn't start until he actually
Well,
had
this
money to buy
sucks.
his own food.
Starting in 3rd grade, Josh was able to
What
buy
the
his own
fuck?
lunches, and that's when pizza became a problem.
On Fridays, if you waited
Are
till
you
the
fucking
second
with
bell
me?
after the lunch lady had extras, she'd give you an extra big slice of pizza.
Soon, Josh was eating pizza whenever he could get his hands on it, and gradually, other foods disappeared from his diet.
The last time I could remember eating a vegetable was probably 5th grade, when my mom forced me to eat some, and I ate some just to disguise the other hand, grabbing it in the napkin to throw it away.
Despite his terrible diet, Josh pushed himself as an athlete, and he excelled in high school volleyball.
Joshua the athlete was actually quite good. During high school, he was MVP and he helped to coach the teams. And then when he started playing beach volleyball, we saw a lot of great future for him.
It was very exciting to watch him play because he was good at it. And you could just tell he enjoyed it. He beamed, he smiled.
Pizza for lunch.
Volleyball was
Pizza
the
for
most
lunch. Yo,
But then,
yo.
3 years
Pizza
ago,
for
Josh was on a
lunch.
team. He
Pizza
suddenly
for
became ill.
lunch. Pizza for
I was
lunch.
at volleyball practice and I was just running, and then all of a sudden I just had this urge to just vomit. And then it started happening day after day after day after day. And then after a month, it started happening when I was waking up. And it's been going on for 2.5 years. When I wake up in the morning, I have about 10 to 30 minutes of hell. I'll have a massive day, and my heart will be palpitating.
Jesus.
I have about 10 to 30 minutes to throw up. It's like mentally just agonizing, you know, every morning
Dude,
waking up like that.
that's awful.
Josh was passed from doctor to doctor over the course of 3 years. After countless tests and scans, not one could diagnose him. The most they could do was prescribe migraine medication.
Have you actually sat down and told the doctors how much pizza you actually eat every day, every week?
I told him I eat a lot of pizza, I don't remember that exactly.
Before Josh got sick, he was a young man with a plan. You know, he was in school, he was playing volleyball regularly, and all of his dreams of being a pro
I get
volleyball player,
one
finishing school,
pack.
just absolutely evaporated.
I lost volleyball, I lost so
Ugh,
many friends.
that was
I
lame.
Lost working out, I lost going to the beach. So there's a deep
Oh, 2, I
a deep
guess.
hole.
Okay.
Forced to quit the sport that had come to define him, by the age of 20, Josh had lost everything. His athletic dreams, his friends, and his self-esteem.
Good. You can have it, I don't want
Kitties.
it. Vegetables and stuff in there.
Eventually, he left school and moved in with his grandmother.
He is not eating any vegetables or any fruit. One of these days I'm gonna give up on you.
As he descended deeper and deeper
cat
into
came
depression,
back
Josh ate more and more
the
pizza,
very next
his one
day.
comfort. He currently eats over 469 pizzas each year, 320 slices every single month.
I definitely forget about my problems when I'm eating pizza. For that moment, I'm not thinking about volleyball. So whatever's going on after I eat that pizza, I like that feeling.
So how much of this pizza do you think you're gonna be able to eat?
I'll probably eat my half.
I think for Josh, the amount of pizza that he eats is at the very least, if it does not cause his illness, it aggravates it.
I could answer 100% to my heart of hearts that I do not believe my diet has anything to do with the way that I feel physically. There's way
Dude.
more foods that are way more unhealthy than pizza.
Come on.
Josh's life is spiraling out of control.
Be real,
and
man.
He needs help before it's too late.
With Josh's health declining by the day, his uncle has finally convinced him to meet with freaky eater specialist Dr. Mike Dow and nutritionist JJ Virgin. Over the next 2 days, they'll attempt to help him break his addiction and get his life back on track.
My uncle's always told me he's concerned with the way I eat. To have him have some other people join it now makes me really realize how concerned he is. Hi.
Hi, I'm JJ. I'm a certified nutrition specialist. I've been teaching people how to get healthy for the past 25 years, and I've literally worked with thousands of people from all walks of life.
Josh, Dr. Mike Dow. I'm a licensed psychotherapist with specializations in eating disorders and addictive behaviors. We've heard from your uncle that there's some really serious health stuff going on.
So he brought us in to
All right.
basically change your life.
JJ and I are absolutely the people that are going to get through to Josh. He's already been to doctors. What he needs are people that are going to get to the heart of the matter, how his psychology, how his nutrition, all of these things are impacting the way he feels, the way he eats. It sounds like there's a lot of people in your family who are very worried about you. Are you worried about you?
Yeah.
I don't really want to stop yet, so I'll do this, and then I'll end
I
it.
think I'm at a point now where I'm willing to try
Just
anything to
to
improve my life.
hang out.
Good luck. I'm kind of apprehensive if they're trying to make a link between my illness and the way I eat. I'm not sure that's connected, but I am.
Oh wait, am I looking at the wrong one? Is this the one with the 2 halves? Yeah, this is the one I want.
Josh refuses to believe that his all-pizza diet is responsible for the mysterious illness that has destroyed his life.
I lost volleyball. I lost so many friends. There's a deep hole.
Freaky eater specialists Dr. Mike Dow and JJ Virgin are hoping that some shock therapy will open
Spellcraft.
Josh's eyes to the effect of his disastrous diet.
So Josh, this is how much pizza
Spellcraft
you
werewolves.
eat
That's
in a
basically
year.
what I was doing before. Let's do it.
469 boxes.
You look shocked. Yeah.
In this box, white flour, sugary sauce, cheese, salt, the amount you are getting in a year.
Was this like before we get special lands for it?
Cheese, that's
It doesn't look like it.
saturated fat. Nearly 2,000 cups of
I
white
like them to give
flour.
us special
That's fast
lands.
track to diabetes and heart disease right there.
I'm beyond myself.
Shock therapy is really realizing the amount of detrimental stuff you are putting in your body. Seeing it, presenting it, helps the patient to say, wow, this is what I'm doing to myself.
We've got one more thing we need to show you. This here represents fat in those 469 pieces.
Oh, they got
80
coon
pounds,
jars.
the fattest fat of all.
They got the
Trans
omega-sized
fat, saturated
coon
fat.
jars.
Consuming this amount of this type of fat is going to give you heart disease or cancer or diabetes. It's just a matter, Josh, of what's going to get you first.
Right in the kisser.
It looked like vomit. It really hit me that like what I was putting into my body could possibly be like what I was throwing up.
I want you to actually feel what it is like to choose to put this in your body. And we are going to ask you to pour.
Drink one of these in its entirety.
That.
Pour it in there.
You need to know what it feels like.
If that tin is your body and your veins, what does that mean?
Probably a heart attack.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I could have had a heart attack.
What I want to ask you to do is to pick up that silver vat of fat, and I want you to hold it for as long as you can. How does that feel?
It's heavy.
Heavy? When it's ready to go, I just want you to drop it.
It definitely felt good to throw the fat and be able to do it and get it away from me as far as possible.
Now there's one more thing. We've arranged to get some blood tests done because we really need to see what kind of damage you've caused with your 469 pizzas a year. So we're going to go out and get those now.
All right, let's get to work.
Before the lab results come back, Dr. Dow wants to get to the root of Josh's addiction to pizza by bringing him to the place that triggered his downward spiral.
It's been a while since you picked up one of these, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me about how you got into volleyball.
My mom actually forced me to play. She said that we all had to be two-sport athletes.
Did you want to play volleyball?
Once I started playing and I saw that I had promise, I realized that maybe this is a way that I could kind of show them that I could accomplish something, be good at something.
If you were talking to your mom at that time, what was it that you needed from her that you didn't get?
The approval. In my eyes, I don't think I was still on the track to be getting that approval.
You needed their approval.
Yeah.
In assessing Josh's self-worth, he didn't have very many things that made him feel good enough about himself like he did when he was an athlete. When he stopped getting that, he turned to cheese pizza. So he used this object, this food, to get things that he was not getting in his life. When you started playing volleyball, this was actually something that made you feel really good about yourself.
Yeah.
And then tell me about pizza coming in.
Once I lost volleyball, that's when I started to realize I didn't have control over anything anymore.
So there were some things going on in your life that you were not in control of.
I think it all just kind of started once the sickness happened.
Yeah.
Once I wasn't able to play volleyball anymore, it all kind of just crumbled away.
Yeah.
And then I was just desperately grasping for something.
And you didn't have anything else, so you gravitated towards pizza. So everything in the way you felt, the way you thought was, I can't control that, but I can control this.
Yeah.
We have to figure out
I can't
what
control
are the
that, but I
things
can
in your
control
life that you can
cheese
start
pizza.
to feel good about.
Not
Oh, I
until
want
today
these
did I ever start to really make
sleeves.
the connection between what I was
Dude.
eating and why I was eating
I
it.
want that
Before,
sleeve.
It was nothing more than I'm hungry and I feel like eating pizza. Now I'm starting to think maybe it's more.
Ready to take the next step?
Yeah.
Josh has been grappling with a mysterious illness for the past 3 years.
I'll have a massive headache, my heart will be palpitating, and then I have about 10 to 30 minutes to throw up.
Determined to find the answer behind his illness, JJ arranged for Josh to have specialized testing to look for a link between his physical condition and his diet.
God damn it. You can't just let me
I
have
just got the
nighttime
blood
for a
test back
second.
from the lab, and the news is not good. You've had food allergy testing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's food allergies, and that's like when you eat a peanut and your throat closes up.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another type of response. It's an immune response called delayed food sensitivity. This is very different. This happens because you eat the same food over and over and over and over again. And when you do that, your body can actually start to become sensitive to it and starts to have a toxic response to it. But worse than that, your body actually craves it. So you eat it and the reaction to it's delayed. You might eat it and 8 hours later, you start to feel worse. So you don't directly tie it to the food, but your body starts to create an immune response that makes you crave the very food that's hurting you. So what do you think? Hearing that, what do you think you probably are reacting to?
The pizza. Or the cheese or something that's in there.
Bingo. See these greater than 2,000? That's a huge response. See how you're written severe?
Wow.
The dairy. That's toxic for you.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just exactly like poison. This is poisonous to your body. The type of lab tests that we're looking at now are very different.
Yeah.
They aren't done traditionally by doctors, and so they've been missed.
I'm overwhelmed with emotion right now. I don't even know what to think. I would have bet any amount of money that my diet had nothing to do with my sickness. And now,
Idiot.
I know my diet was my sickness.
You eat pizza for literally every meal. Pizza for dinner, pizza for breakfast, pizza for lunch. So yeah.
It took 3 years, and now it's just finally we have an answer.
Pizza for lunch. Pizza for lunch.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Pizza for lunch.
Josh now faces the daunting task of removing pizza from his diet completely, but JJ and Dr. Dow have a plan to keep him on track.
So what I did was put together a menu to make this, again, simple for you, okay? And so I laid out some breakfast for you. They're gonna be things that you've been eating already, okay, with a healthy twist. I've created a menu plan for Josh that's going to be a bit of a challenge. What I tried to do was take things he was already eating or already familiar with, and then put a challenge in there, like vegetables.
Whether you have homework for me, that is creating quality time so that you can get your needs met in your relationships that are important to you. Josh's homework is a combination of the nutritional plan put together by JJ, and he's going to be improving his life by spending time with his family, improving his relationships. Are these homework assignments something that you are clear about?
They're very clear on me to do them.
Okay.
Going cold turkey is hard because dairy is in every single food Josh likes. But also, when he stops eating it, his body is going to scream. He's going to crave it so much.
Coming up, Josh tries to adapt to a pizza-free diet, but will the temptation prove too much?
You could tell that he wanted to take a bite.
Pizza,
Dr.
lunch,
Dow and
lunch,
JJ
pizza,
has given
pizza,
Josh the
lunch,
tools
lunch.
to conquer his addiction, but now the true test is managing it on his own.
The first couple days that Josh makes this change are going to be brutal, but within a week, he's going to feel like a new man. That fatigue, the headaches, they'll be gone.
It's Josh's first full day without pizza in 3 years. And as JJ predicted, his body is suffering the effects of withdrawal.
It's all tough right now. You know, no dairy whatsoever, no sugar. I do not feel physically strong. I'm always hungry.
The following day, Josh takes Dr. Dow's advice and spends some time with his siblings for emotional support.
What's up?
Brought you some food.
But each meal without pizza is a struggle.
Right now, every time I have a meal, my body's wishing I had cheese on it. I just miss the taste of pizza, really. Nothing I've been eating tastes that good. Emotionally, it's draining, thinking about every meal and what I used to be able to eat and what I can eat now, and having to try to eat all these vegetables. It's really frustrating. I'm really agitated. Eating vegetables every day sucks.
It's Josh's third day without pizza, and physically, he's feeling much better. But he also finds himself surrounded by temptations.
You know, I went down the aisle where I usually get pizza, and it was just like, everything looked so appealing. I took extreme self-control on the third day. So, 3 days, I think, pushing it.
Finally, on day 5, JJ and Dr. Dow feel Josh is ready for his toughest challenge yet, an Italian dinner without pizza.
Josh has made major changes in his diet, and this is no easy task. What may be even more difficult for Josh is resisting temptation in real-life situations.
What Josh doesn't know is that his entire family is waiting to join him.
How you doing? How you doing? I was very surprised to see my whole family sitting there. I was kind of nervous. Looking at that menu, I realized I'd never looked at the menu before.
Goblins!
I can't be ignorant. You know, I might need to eat some things I'm not going to enjoy just to reap the benefits.
Hi Maria, I'm taking your order tonight. Well, we looked at that menu and I thought there was nothing.
Goblins and vamps?
on
Yeah,
here
yeah,
that
hell
he's
yeah.
Eaten
I'll do that.
in the last 10 years.
Goblins,
What is he gonna
vampires.
I guess I'm gonna be getting the shrimp and clams Z Teresa.
Clams?
Love it. Amazing.
I never thought I'd see the day where we'd go out to dinner and Josh would order anything other than pizza. I was shocked.
Can I get the classic margarita pizza?
That hurts.
Dude, what the fuck?
I was actually very glad that Josh's brother ordered the pizza because those real life behavioral triggers when somebody's gonna have the pizza, that's what Josh needs to experience.
You're gonna wake up that early for the US
And I could smell the pizza, I could smell the bread, I could smell the cheese. It was tough.
I would love to see him just knock his brother over and devour the pizza.
Very good.
What do you think?
Very good.
Yes.
I can't bring myself to believe that this is actually it.
It just feels like he's doing it so begrudgingly.
Better,
I don't know.
confidence
I
grows.
feel bad.
Josh?
Here.
Thank you.
Graduating to good health.
I don't think words can express, you know, how grateful I am.
With just a few small changes to his diet, Josh has gone from someone with nothing to live for, no school, no career, and no future, to someone who has hope and a clear path to get.
What does that have to do with him not working or going to
nauseous.
school?
I feel like I'm
What?
thinking more clearly.
It just
I feel
feels
like
like
I stared death
bullying.
in the face and I made a choice, and now
Why'd
I'm
they say
starting over,
that?
And I have the potential to be
They had
bigger,
no
better, and
reason to
stronger
say
than I was
that.
before. I can't believe that, you know, through all of this, pizza was my enemy.
That's so uncool. Grandma got me hooked on maple syrup. I love these videos so much. Ice cream got me through my divorce. These titles are fantastic.
A freaky eater is someone who takes an eating habit to an
Holy
extreme.
shit.
26-year-old Daniel covers everything he eats in maple syrup.
Pizza, lasagna, Mexican food, Chinese food.
Oh shit.
Food, I'm gonna put it on.
Lucky,
Daniel
lucky.
dumps 2 cups of maple syrup a day onto his food.
His eating habits are catching up to him.
With diabetes running in Daniel's family,
My whole family's trying to change Daniel, but nothing's worked.
it's imminent. He could be next. With just 1 week of intense therapy,
Oh my lord.
can experts Dr. Mike Dow and JJ Virgin stop Daniel from drowning in maple syrup? Or will he pour his life down the drain?
Sounds like it's your drug.
You shouldn't even talk to me like that, you know? My brother Daniel was a freaky eater.
26-year-old Daniel drenches all his food in maple syrup.
I got my syrup going. I put maple syrup on everything that I eat. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pizza, lasagna, Mexican food, Chinese food, whatever kind of food, I'm gonna put it on.
Each and every day, Daniel downs more than 2 cups of maple syrup. That amounts to nearly 2,000 calories a day from maple syrup alone.
I love the sweetness, and I'll eat every last drop on that plate. Mmm. I lived a normal childhood, played sports, played baseball. My grandmother was a big part of my life, and she was like a second mother to me. She used to make waffles on the weekends. That was my first memory of eating maple syrup. Around 7 years old, I was really consistently putting maple syrup on food daily. Ever since then, it just grew. Maple syrup does make me feel good. It makes me feel safe when I eat it. You know, I get it on my grandma. Baseball was very important in my life. I lived night and day for it. I thought I had a great shot at making the professional level. But I blew my shoulder out playing college ball, and it just didn't work out. I miss baseball in my life. It's a void too, just like my grandmother. I'm in a crossroad right now. I need to do something with my life.
Oh, this is a great goblin. I need this in my Goblin Commander deck.
3 to 4 miles.
Holy
if I
shit.
kept eating maple syrup without working out, I'd have a problem.
That is
But
so
younger
cool.
brother David believes that Daniel's obsession with maple syrup is a big problem already.
His eating habits are catching up to him. He's not as active as he was. He's not as energetic as he was. The maple syrup is taking its toll on his body. I'm a little tired right now, man. I need to wake up with my syrup and eggs.
My family, we do have a history of diabetes, and that's a concern. Our whole family's trying to change Daniel, but nothing's worked.
You ever think about cutting it out?
No? I'm gonna eat a lot of maple syrup now and in the future. Maple syrup is part of my life, and it's not going anywhere. I'm not changing.
I am going to eat a lot of maple syrup now and in the future.
Worried about the health effects of Daniel's maple syrup addiction, his brother David has called in Freaky Eaters experts, Dr. Mike Dow and JJ Virgin. They will attempt to change his eating habits with a week of intense therapy.
Daniel.
Yes.
How are you?
Hello.
We're sent by your brother David. I'm Dr. Mike Dow. I'm a psychotherapist specializing in disordered eating and addictive behaviors.
JJ Virgin.
Hello, ma'am.
I'm a certified nutrition specialist and a certified health and fitness specialist.
Your brother tells us you have a little maple syrup problem.
Ever had a day in your life without maple syrup?
I was mad that Dr. Dow and JJ knew some of my personal business.
Let me see here.
What do we got in this bag?
So, this maple syrup here, how long does this last you?
About 4 to 5 days.
When somebody eats this much of any one thing, that tells me that it is an addiction. It sounds like it's your drug. Sounds like it's...
I won't go that far, sir. I don't even know you, and you shouldn't even talk to me like that, you know? It's just something I do.
Dude,
I don't
chill
like
out.
anybody telling me about my business. And maple syrup is my business.
Do you think you have a problem being addicted to maple syrup?
No, I don't.
He was defensive, angry. That defensiveness is a form of denial, which is one of the hallmarks of addiction.
Do you consider yourself to be fit at this point?
I consider myself in good shape.
Daniel says he feels healthy, but I'm actually afraid that he is paving the way towards obesity and ultimately diabetes.
I'd like to see what
could
goes
we
on
see you in
your
action
meal.
with this? I mean, are you open to that?
I'm open to that. I invited Dr. Dow and JJ over because they mentioned my brother's name. But as of right now, I'm not changing for anybody.
You lead the way.
All right.
It's pretty clear to me that Daniel does not think that he has a problem. I was relieved that he even let us come into his apartment. We really have our work cut out for us.
I eat, you know, 3 ounces a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Daniel put a hefty dose of maple syrup on his cereal. It looked like a good quarter of a cup. You're obviously into your health, and then basically really sabotage it all with maple syrup.
Yeah, I don't see it that way.
If Daniel isn't willing to view this habit as bad, there's no way he's going to change. If we could show you that this is really getting in the way of you being ultimately as fit and healthy as you could be.
Well, show me the evidence.
In order to get Daniel to be motivated to make any sort of change, we have to really shock him because he doesn't think he has a problem. So come with us.
Okay.
All right, come on.
Daniel has been pouring maple syrup on everything he eats since childhood and doesn't believe he has a problem.
Well, show me the evidence.
We have to really shock him into saying, wow, this is a problem.
We needed a storage unit because we needed enough room.
It's essential that we communicate to Daniel just how much sugar he's eating.
You ready?
Oh my Lord. That is a lot of sugar right there.
Oh my
We used a storage
god.
container to stash 912
I don't like that.
pounds of sugar. 2 years worth of what he's eating. Yeah,
So-
3,000 calories a day of sugar that you're downing. A man should have no more than 9 teaspoons of added sugars a day. Guess how many you do?
More than that.
14 times that
14
amount.
times? Okay.
135 teaspoons.
I've never seen that much sugar ever in my life. But I'm not gonna change it because JJ showed me some sugar.
Do you have any history of diseases in your family? Heart disease, diabetes, stroke?
You know, I do. My grandpa died of diabetes.
Diabetes runs in your family.
Oh, yes.
Do you know what this does to diabetes?
Sugar turns on these diabetes genes for you. And is that a concern here?
No, I'm just so used to my habit. That's what I like.
Daniel doesn't see that his everyday behavior is leading him down that same road that took his grandfather from him.
Let's go look at one more thing.
All right.
All right.
Come with us.
Daniel didn't seem to be affected at all by what sugar could do to his health. So I knew we needed to show him something else.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of syrup.
Yeah.
We've set up 2 years worth of Daniel's maple syrup habit. 104 gallons of syrup.
I was shocked because there's a lot of maple syrup in front of me right now.
We actually want you to pour every single one into that trash.
I was hesitant. Damn, man.
Say goodbye.
Come on.
I was really thinking they were trying to make me mad. Why are you throwing this much away?
That sucks.
One down.
I don't know why you guys are wasting this much syrup. That's crazy.
It's trash.
Trash.
Trash, which is what you've been putting in your body.
Daniel is angry because this is his jug of choice and he wants it.
That's a lot of syrup. You know, that could
Keep
be
going.
used.
Used for what? To make some...
For my food. What do you mean for what?
This is not food.
I can put it on a food.
And make a good thing bad. It's increasing your risk for diabetes, causing you to lay down fat around your gut. You're totally dependent on it. What is it you like?
Well, that's good to me, so that's all I care about.
Daniel got progressively madder and madder during the whole process.
You guys are killing me, man. Seriously, you guys are killing me.
The last one. You look pissed. It didn't really affect him. There was that tough guy attitude that said, so what? I'm still not gonna change.
When you pour that into your body, it's like treating your body like a trash can.
Well, I don't see it that way.
Yet.
Even after the shock therapy, Daniel's still pushing back.
Come with us.
Come with
I'll
us.
show ya.
I'm not really sure if we're gonna be able to get through to the sky.
In order to move forward, JJ tries another course of action, taking Daniel to a fitness center.
I wanted a little one-on-one session with Daniel where I could really get serious with him about his health. When people eat a high-sugar diet, they store more fat around their waistline. That puts you at risk for heart disease, diabetes, for stroke. I had Daniel take his shirt off because I thought there was a bit of a gut line, and I was right. Okay, go ahead, step on. So the cool thing with the scales, it's gonna tell us not just your weight, but your body fat. The real shocker came when I looked at his body composition. You have 42 pounds of fat on you.
42 pounds of fat. That's a lot of fat.
21% body fat. You should be sitting there, honestly, 8-9% body fat. I gave Daniel this information, and I think he heard it, but I wanted him to really feel just how out of shape he really was.
So we're gonna do soccer sit-ups.
A soccer sit-up is an especially hard abdominal exercise. You're gonna come up and down, got it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All the way up, come on, up, up. That's good.
When JJ made me do sit-ups, I knew that I have a problem.
I know these are harder than they look. Keep pace with me. Daniel's endurance was pathetic. We're not done. We're not done.
That's a little rude.
Well, I guess that's so much for that maple syrup.
He's
Energy.
pathetic.
It's not really working for you, is it? What is that? What is that? We're not done. Daniel didn't even make it a minute. He was sweating, he was struggling.
It kind of made me a little mad that she beat me in sit-ups.
So, you seeing that maybe the maple syrup isn't giving you the body that you really want?
I want my energy, though.
I feel very confident that we've made some big strides, but Daniel's still not fully invested that maple syrup's really hurting him.
Oh my gosh.
Faced with the enormity of his maple syrup addiction
104 gallons of syrup.
and his fitness shortcomings, Daniel is still not fully convinced that he needs to make changes to his diet. Hoping to encourage Daniel further, JJ wants to give him some alternatives to maple syrup.
No one's saying, hey, you can't have maple syrup. What I'm doing is saying, what other things could we add in? I picked some sauces that had some sweetness to them, but also some good nutrition. Where your maple syrup serving has 32 grams of sugar, these they average about 4 grams of sugar.
Right now, JJ wants me to eat healthier, but if it doesn't smell good, I'm not gonna eat it.
What we'll start with is yellow curry.
Rice Krispies.
This is particularly good on chicken.
Good name, good name.
It just smells weird. I don't think I like this. I'm not gonna do that.
Want you to give it a little taste?
No.
No way.
No way, Jose.
Daniel is really stubborn and very resistant to any kind of change. This one is honey mustard.
I can already tell I can like smell
Yeah,
that
you
one.
can't smell it from over there. You're not playing. You can't tell me sitting over there that you can smell this. What's it smell?
I don't want to eat any of those things.
Try it.
JJ's giving me that look like, come on, buddy, you need to try something different.
Here you go. Dijon mustard or whatever.
Honey hot mustard.
Oh, no. It's just, I don't like any of these.
How do you know?
I don't.
This one is roasted peanuts and cashews
Okay,
and
I already
honey.
tell I'm not gonna like this. It's good.
I'm thinking I've made progress. You liked it. What'd you tell me before you tasted them?
I don't like it. It's not that bad.
So that is peach salsa.
I kind of like that. Is there mango in there?
All right. That's peach, although mango would be another one we could do.
That is good.
Now Daniel has some alternatives that have 1/8 of the sugar of his maple syrup that he can use to push maple syrup out of the way. If all you did was say, you know, I'll add these in and I'll take my syrup down 25%, it would make a huge difference.
I'm gonna consider it.
I will try these sauces again, but nothing's gonna take the place of maple syrup.
Dr. Dow and JJ make one final push and take Daniel to see exactly where his maple syrup habit could lead.
John, this is Daniel.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, John.
Diabetes is a very real possibility for Daniel. If Daniel becomes diabetic and his kidneys fail, something that is very common in diabetes, he will have to be on dialysis for the rest of his life.
This is Michael.
Hi, Daniel.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
We wanted to show him somebody who was young, who had kidney failure, and now he spends 3 days a week, 4 hours at a time at this dialysis clinic.
Mikey, how old are you?
I'm 36.
When I found out how young Mikey was, that was scary.
You look young and healthy.
Well, that's because of dialysis. Because I wasn't very healthy before I had this machine clean my blood on a regular basis.
We wanted Daniel to understand that by the time he started to feel bad, it could be too late for him.
Danny, you look a little freaked out.
I don't want to see this.
I realized that that could be me. I definitely do not want to sit in that chair.
Does that hurt?
Yeah, this is the easy part. But when I'm not here, that's when it's really hard. That's when I have to exceptionally manage everything I do, I eat.
What advice would you have for Daniel, knowing that Daniel's eating about 2,000 calories a day of maple syrup with a family history of diabetes?
The sooner you can make a change, the better.
It's hard to watch this. You know, I could be in this situation a couple of years from now. I don't even know how I would adjust to this.
My daughter's type 1 diabetic. If she had 2,000 calories worth of maple syrup, she'd drop dead. She doesn't have a choice as to what she can have in her diet.
What do you think your daughter, who had no choice, would say to Daniel, who has a choice?
Why are you throwing it away?
This is a wake-up call. There's really no more excuses because I've had the knowledge right here in front of me.
You don't want to end up diabetic. You can lose your eyesight, lose a leg. We can go around the room. I can show you how many amputees I have here because of type 2 diabetes.
You look like you're actually scared now.
Something to worry about. You know, I have a bad habit.
You just said I have a bad habit.
I do.
This is the turnaround that I needed to see from Daniel.
And you can see where the bad habit's going to take you because really, it's not an if.
It's a win for you.
You're pulling the trigger on a loaded gun. It's not too late, but you need to do something. This was a really rough thing to take Daniel through.
Good luck to you, man. Nice to meet you, sir.
But we had to do it, and I feel like now he'll listen, and we can change his life with him.
A dialysis center was the key motivator in getting Daniel to realize the health risks he faces if he continues his maple syrup diet.
The sooner you can make a change, the better.
Now, Dr. Dow and JJ are leaving Daniel on his own for 4 days to commit to a new diet.
I do plan to change. Still using maple syrup a little bit, I see. Yeah, I'm still using it. I'm cutting back maple syrup by 50%. I'm drizzling it because it's the small steps that are gonna lead to the huge ones.
But by day 2, Daniel is experiencing severe withdrawal.
My body's getting tired. I'm losing energy. Every meal is just difficult to handle because I want to just smother everything with maple syrup. But I saw the huge picture. I am determined to make a change.
On day 4, Daniel tries one of JJ's alternative sauces instead of maple syrup.
I love that peach salsa. I love the sweetness. It's good.
Daniel's been on his own for a few days. JJ and I are very eager to come back and see how he's done.
How's it going? The first day was really tough. My body wants the maple syrup.
You are going through a withdrawal period from all that sugar. His body has learned to need maple syrup. But if Daniel can get through this, he's going to start to feel better and better. Daniel, when we met you, you were eating a gallon of maple syrup a week. How much are you eating now?
Quarter, at least, of a gallon.
That's pretty fantastic. Daniel has cut down his maple syrup consumption by 75%. For Daniel, that's huge.
JJ and Dr. Dow take Daniel to a youth baseball field for one final activity.
What's going on? Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Baseball is something that Daniel can embrace in his life to make him feel good so he doesn't need so much maple syrup. He's on his baseball team that Daniel can serve as the assistant coach.
Hey guys, I want to introduce you to Coach Daniel. He's going to be helping us out today.
It was a great feeling. When the kids said, Coach Daniel, I was very happy.
Nice!
Hey, nice hitting. Going up the middle, that's good.
Daniel was in his element out there coaching the kids. It was magical to watch.
Nice.
Wow. I think you found your calling over here. You know, this is like a whole nother side of you, too.
Well, of course, I'm not going to punk a little kid.
Oh.
All those walls that were up a couple days ago,
Yeah.
walls are down.
They're all tumbling down.
Well, they're little kids, you know, the kids make me happy.
After the baseball practice, we set up a barbecue lunch for the kids. And how about you, Daniel?
I'll take some beef.
Okay.
We have one final test for Daniel here.
And how about this? Want some of this on top?
I'm good right now. I'm not going to eat syrup right
It's
now.
your choice.
I know, it is my choice, but I'm Coach Daniel today.
Right. I think you should be Coach Daniel
Stay
all the
Coach
time.
Daniel, you know, for your life, because this Coach Daniel looks happy.
Daniel passed the ultimate test with flying colors, and it's clear to me that he is on his way, and he really doesn't need us anymore.
Well, thank you. You know, it's because of your help.
Our pleasure.
Saying no to maple syrup is something that I did today. I'm proud of it. Thank you, Doctor.
See you, Coach
JJ.
Daniel.
Our pleasure.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you guys
Coach.
again. All right. I'm going to change. There's no doubt about it in my mind. I'm definitely going to change. You did a really good job today.
Daniel has exceeded my wildest expectations. Here is a guy who is not willing to make even the smallest change to a guy who is now happy, who has better goals for himself, and has cut down his maple syrup by over 75%.
Have you guys ever hit a home run before? Who has?
I know that Daniel's going to keep this up and just continue to build on his success. A freaky eater is someone who takes an eating habit to the extreme.
Daniel is obsessed with raw meat.
It goes down real smooth, you know?
He loves the taste and texture.
It goes down
and
real
completely
smooth, you know?
disregards the risks.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
I just really don't want my brother to end up dying from that one bad piece of meat.
With 1 week of intense therapy, can specialists Mike Dow and JJ Virgin help Daniel let go of his dangerous obsession?
What he is doing has real consequences.
Before it's too late?
Your first sign could be death, and it's not a nice death.
"29-year-old Daniel has a typical varied diet, except for one freaky habit. Daniel has been obsessed with raw meat for the past 6 years. He feeds his habit 4 times a week in pound after pound of raw beef, eating whole steaks pulled right from the packaging. Even raw chicken.
It isn't really normal for people to have the eating habits that Daniel does.
Every year, 76 million people contract foodborne illnesses. Of these people, 375,000 are hospitalized. And approximately 5,000 die.
I'm really concerned that Daniel doesn't care that one day this could lead to death.
In fact, Daniel scoffs at the thought of getting sick.
It's absolutely worth it to eat raw meat, even though there's consequences. Consequences are minor. I like to pull it, I like to see the muscles. There's no real reason behind it besides I like the taste and texture. It's like butter.
Daniel's love of raw food started when he was a child.
When we were kids, Daniel would always eat raw biscuit dough and pancake butter.
It was one of many things that set Daniel apart in a strict military household.
Well, Daniel has always just been a little bit different, particularly when it came to writing poems, stories, fiction. My father is always pushing me, wanting better, and kind of stressing accomplishments and goals and discipline. And I feel like I'm kind of unique and different from other people.
While Daniel's brother followed in their father's footsteps by joining the military, Daniel chose to pursue a degree in liberal arts instead, a decision not embraced by his family.
My family didn't really support me writing poetry. They just never really cared much, I guess.
Once he left the strict confines of his parents' house, Daniel began experimenting with more raw foods.
It was just a relaxing moment. One of those quiet things where you do it on your own and you're like, wow, this was nice.
Soon, Daniel was indulging his raw meat cravings several times a week, but he only shared his secret with his brother.
I thought it was just something he was trying out, but then it started progressing to 3 or 4 times a week. And that's when I really started to get concerned.
After graduation, Daniel took a job as a government analyst and finally gained some respect from his family.
It wasn't rewarding. I was dying a little every day.
Depressed, Daniel eventually quit his job to pursue writing
This isn't going
full-time.
forever.
I want to make some kind of a difference in the world, you know? That's why I like the whole creative angle. You can usually help people by doing what you're best at, I think.
Daniel now spends his time doing what he loves most, writing, working out, and searching for inexpensive ways to feed his obsession.
I like bargains, and I always look for the cheapest cut. I don't think he does any type of preparation to it, washing it whatsoever.
Horrified by the risks Daniel is taking, his brother Bryant has begged him to give up raw meat.
Daniel disregards any health advice he gets regarding the raw meat that he consumes. Some products may contain bacteria that could cause illness if the product is cooked improperly, or whatever. I mean, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I have never gotten sick from eating raw meat, ever. And I've been doing it for 6 years now. I just really don't want my brother to end up dying from that one bad piece of meat. It's gonna happen sooner or later.
With nowhere else to turn, Bryant has asked food care specialists J.J. Virgin and Dr. Mike Dow to intervene.
I'm JJ Virgin, and I'm a board-certified nutrition specialist.
My name is Dr. Mike Dow. I'm a licensed psychotherapist specializing in eating disorders and addictive behaviors.
Bryant has asked them to meet in Daniel's gym in the hopes that a surprise intervention will inspire Daniel to change.
So tell us a little bit about why you're here.
I'm kind of concerned about my brother's eating habits. He likes to consume massive quantities of raw meat.
Is he aware of the health consequences of eating raw meat?
He's been told a lot. I just think he doesn't care.
Daniel's raw meat eating habit is incredibly dangerous. The parasites, the bacteria, sooner or later, if you eat raw meat, you're gonna get sick.
One of the things I'm also concerned about is that, you know, he doesn't have a stable diet, so he's buying whatever meat he can get, basically, so it might not be the highest quality, so.
You could eat carpaccio, you could eat steak tartare if you're choosing very high quality meat.
I think I'm done. I'm drained of energy. And yeah. And also no one's coming in here and I'm just kind of blech. I don't even know why I did this stream really. Just bored, I guess. Alright. See you around. Bye.